Welcome to Leading Through Virtual Learning. I'm Codi Freeman and I serve the students and teachers in Galena Park I.S.D. in the elementary C&I department. And today I'd like to speak to you about virtual gradual release of responsibility. Blackburn wrote, "It is important for teachers to give support at the appropriate level throughout the lesson. We don't want to give students too much support or too little support because students best learn when they are at a comfortable struggle, a place where they need you to increase their ability to do the skill." So today, as we're speaking about virtual gradual release of responsibility, we need to remember that it is broken down into 3 pedagogical approaches. First of all, the I-Do. One word to remember in the I-Do is model. As a teacher, we want to explicitly model our thinking for our students. And we want to model that multiple times. So for example, if I was teaching a read aloud in elementary and I was teaching inferring, I would read a little bit and then I would stop and model how I think about inferring. Then I would read a bit more. I would stop and model again how I think about inferring. After we've spent that time modeling for students, we want to move to the second piece of the virtual gradual release of responsibility, and that's the we do. That's the active engagement piece. As teachers, we'll pose high-level, rigorous questions for our students, and then we'll put them into breakout rooms and allow them to have that think, pair, share conversation to answer those rigorous questions. So we've done the before work, we've done the modeling so they know how to think. Now students have the opportunity to discuss their thinking. And lastly, the last pedagogical approach in the virtual gradual release of responsibility is the you do. In the you do section, we place kids into their tasks that are in Seesaw or Google Classroom, and we allow them to independently practice the skill that you have modeled and the skill that they were able to actively engage with each other. So a concrete way to remember the virtual gradual release of responsibility is, remember this, 3, 2, 2 plus. 3 times we want to model our thinking. So remember, model, model, model. We never want to put kids into a skill until we let them know explicitly how to do that skill. After we've modeled that 3 times, we then want to ensure that kids are in breakout rooms having think, pair, share conversations at least 2 opportunities throughout the lesson. And then lastly, 2 or more times we want to put them into their independent practice to apply that skill to their own learning and to their own thinking. So as you continue to lead through virtual learning, I want to encourage you to reach out to us. We want to support you. My name is Codi Freeman. I'm the Program Director for Elementary, ELA, and Social Studies. My email address is cfreeman@galenapark.isd.com, and my extension is 1049. Remember, you can virtually do anything.